Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So me and Lou are back on this rewire. Okay, so we haven't been here for a little while because there's been some issues that have been brought to light, I suppose, on the actual job itself, for the actual building. So we're going to go through those now quickly, and then we're going to crack on because we're going to start running some first fix, so just lots of cable running, things like that. So, right, if you're new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you do so. The link is in the corner, one of them. I'm not sure which one it is. Should know by now, but I don't. So, right. Okay, so today's video is sponsored by Tradify. For those of you who don't know what Tradify is, it's a job management software. So that is basically how we run our company. So we do all our estimates, invoicing, job management. So by that, what I mean is if we've got multiple jobs on the go, which is what we have, we know where the lads need to be, at what time, what parts and stuff like that is that they need. So yeah, so if you are fed up with loads of bits of paperwork and all the rest of it, and losing all the customers' details and all the rest of that, and you do repeat customers, it's absolutely wicked for that, because you've got, once they're in your system, dead easy. So for me, I have lots and lots of repeat customers. So it just makes life so much easier. So as soon as they go, yeah, Mike, I've got another property, I need EICR, for example. Yeah, no worries, tell me the site address, bosh, done, send it over. And by sending over the quotes, there's now a new feature that you can send a text message as well directly to them. So if they have missed it for whatever reason on their email, they'll get a little text message to say, hey, you've had a new quote sent through from us to you, and they can click on the link via their phone. Job's a good one. So if you want to give it a try, and I want to stress to you, obviously with the trial, it is completely free. Don't put any bank details in, nothing like that. So you're not tied in to, oh, if I forget to cancel and all the rest of it, there's none of that. So once you've done your 14-day free trial, if you like it, which I'm sure you will, use the promo code GHAWK50, you'll get 50% off for the first 3 months. Right, let's get back into the video. One of the issues that we've got, if you can see that, so we've got a massive amount of damp through it. If you've watched some of the previous videos, we were chasing in on here, there's worktop across here, we were chasing across, and it literally was just falling off, just falling off, the plaster was. So after a bit of further investigation, I can see daylight through here. So that's one of the issues that we've got. So let's try and see, look, if you can see that. So this brick wall, which is obviously used to be a door at some stage, was all boarded up. And yes, that genuinely is daylight. So that's a bit of an issue, I'd say. So that needs a bit of further investigation, as you can probably gather. So what we're probably going to do in here is, because there's lots more problems that have arisen with here, so we're going to get our cables into this room. So we're going to get a ring in here, we're going to get the induction hob supply in here, lighting circuit in here. There's also, I believe, the water mains is down there, so we'll get our bonding in and put on. But other than that, we're going to stop until we know exactly where we're going with that. So the other side of things, is the plaster itself is pretty much shot in a lot of places. So after long discussion about what we're doing with that, we've now, basically we're going to be sort of just getting our cables in, and he's going to get his own plasterer in to patch things up, I believe. I believe that's what the plan is at the minute. So this steel here, we're down on moving that up. So that's another thing that we're going to be doing at some stage. So with that, you see, so we're going to get all that steel is going to be raised up at some point. So I believe, so there's been a few other little bits and bobs going on outside. So what me and Lou are going to do, like I say, we'd already chased out, we'd already got our chases all sorted. So we're all ready to go, all down here. So we're all ready to go. It's literally just, we had to put the brakes on everything. So we had to put the brakes on everything because obviously for customers' point of view, we obviously have quoted for everything and said, look, we need to make a bit of a battle plan on how we're going to move forward with all this. So that is the moving forward. Me and Lou are going to start running cables. So we're going to get myself set up back down in the cellar. Lou's going to stop up here and we're going to feed the cables up in the room. Okay, so the key with this, because obviously we're in the cellar. So board locations going here. So if you can see that, so we've got a temporary site board on at the minute. So the board's going here, so we're just running all our way through. So we've already drilled all our holes through the joists. So the key is communication. Lou's above my head, so we're chatting to each other constantly. Like, yeah, I'm here, yeah, pull the cable through, this, that and the other. So that is what we're doing. So we've already, so before we started, you see on here, we've already got our loops. So what we've made is a path all the way through, because this is like a concrete slab, some of that, some's timber, some's a slab. We can't obviously get through all that. So we've made a path all the way to upstairs. So that's basically what we've already previously done. So we're all set out, ready to go. So we're just going to put a couple more drums of 2.5 mil on. So we just wanted to get that last little bit on. Thanking you, glamorous assistant, yoink. So we're going to get all those set up. So what we're going to do, because it is a little bit freaky in here, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure how we Lou. We're half expecting sort of whoa, like that, aren't we? So yeah, so hopefully it's not, and I don't get abducted. So, but yeah, so we're going to rattle through. So we can only get so many sockets, which is obviously above in the living room in here, and then we've got to go all the way back up. So, right, better get cracking. Ugh, Cobweb City. She's got to drill another hole, Lou. She's got to drill another hole, mate. Wow. I think I need a new drill bit. Okay, so bring it longer. Okay, now I'm going to need the stapler, Lou, I think. You want a bit longer? Okay. Absolutely covered in cobwebs. It's gross. Hey? Not down here, no. Yeah, I'll just pass this cable up to you. Got enough there? I'll have that stapler, mate, if you don't mind. Oh. So, it'd be great on a bush tucker trial. So what we're going to do is we're going to staple our way along and then back. We'll start at this point so I know where I need to be at there and work my way through all the way back. So Lou's off to go and get that, but like I say, communication is key. Said stapler. Okay, so that's stapled up to there, up to where we are. So we're going to work that way. So what Lou's doing now is over here. So Lou's above here somewhere, and he's just trying to get the rod through, so I know exactly where it is. Now we've already broke through with the drill, so I know it's around here, but it's really tricky to try and get that all sorted. So while Lou's sorting that out, I'll staple this up. Well, to there, because I'm going to have another cable run through in a second. Okay, so what I was trying to explain to Lou is this next one, we've got to go all the way down here, up the stairs that way, and then actually up this next flight of stairs, and on the landing, and then through back into that side of the room, so you can't get any further from there. So I've got another socket over that end and one over that end that we can't get to because it's no longer in the cellar. So old joys. So the cable's coming all the way from that other end now. So me and Lou have already put in all our guides. So we did all this before. So this is basically banding strap. I'll bring you in a bit closer in a minute. And some bit of Copex, bit of Flexicon. You see that, Lou? You'll have to pull a bit more slack down here. Can you see that? You need a hand further up.
These clips on here might catch the cable.
Do you want to?
Come on.
Yeah, we'll rip all them off. Right, so another little job for us. I don't know whether you can see that, but so we've got all these original clips on here. So we're going to just rip all them off because I didn't know whether it would be all right to leave them on, but I think Lou's right. I think there's going to skag on there, so we're going to rip them off. Right, so we've ran all the cables. They're all ran for this room, so we've got them all to like this at the minute. So we've got them all down, so ready to go. So what we're now going to do is we're going to get the capping on. So we use oval capping, that bad boy. So we're going to use that just to get it all in. So then we can say that this circuit's all done and dusted, and then we're going to crack on with the upstairs. So better get cracking. Oh, another thing is oval capping. When you put into two lots of twin and earth through, they can be a little bit tight. So you know it, bit of cable lube. Whack a bit of that in there, glides through. It's amazing what you can do with a bit of lube. Okay, so we've just capped this room up. So that is basically the capping all done. So for those of you who haven't seen, we've already done the banding strap on there. So you just cut like 5 holes, basically works out right. So you drill into the center one, and obviously then you can fold that back. It's not my trick that I've originally done. It's just something that I've picked up along the way. You know, you'll find obviously with like Instagram and all that sort of stuff, if you follow some good accounts, you can get some really good handy tips, and that's one of them. Where we find that's the best way to hold all the oval capping back. Now you don't have to use oval capping. you don't have to use capping at all anymore. So all capped up, ready to go, and then right down to the bottom there, all taken care of, nothing too crazy. Plasterer can then put those away where he wants to, and all tucked in at the top lot. So we tuck the capping in at the back of that, and it's all sorted, and I don't know whether you can see, but so we've got the rest of the room all taken care of. So down there, we've got a socket there, socket over there, one behind you, and then the other side. So now we're going to start running the cables upstairs. Right, so I've just been freaked out by something, and this is for Lou's reaction now, so you're not looking forward to it. He's hiding. So it fripped me to death. I've just come out the cellar anyway, so here goes.
Oh yeah.
What is it, Lou?
That's a big one, isn't it? Is it dead?
I know. So.
Did you see it when you walked past?
No, well, what happened is.
Or have you...
Yeah. So I was coming up there, Lou, and I moved that curtain, and obviously that was there. So I wasn't expecting that. I know we've been moving that around, so I actually don't know. I don't know. So
it's bigger, isn't it?
I wasn't expecting that at all. Gross. Okay, so we had a little bit of an audio issue yesterday, which was my fault, to be honest. So I'm going to give you a brief little rundown of where we're at right now. So what we've got, okay, so we've now got our feed up, which you've just saw. Hopefully it all made sense. So we've got the feed up now into the loft, which is above us. We've got our cables run into like that room, so which is like the rear bedroom, I'm saying. The other thing I wanted to show you, you see, was, which I'll take you upstairs in a second, obviously rodent damage and things like that. So as we've had a little guest downstairs, then you can see why, obviously they need to check all this out, find out what's going on. I think the house has been empty for quite a long time anyway, but obviously they need to go through that. But I'm just going to go through and show you the old way they installed all the cables and things like that. I think it's quite interesting to see, because not very often it's still left, because this was actually still in use. So let me show you. Okay, so this here, so this one is the way they run it. So it was all in like, so it's conduit basically, runs all the way through. And if you can see there, hopefully you can see it enough. Yeah, some of the old cable, and that is the old, I think it's VIR, see that on there. So that was genuinely all still in use. When we first came here, that was all still in use. So like I say, I quite like having a look at the history and stuff of the house. And there's another bit that I want to show you. So this here, so this pipe here, or this pipe, sorry, here is actually a gas line. So it's a lead gas line. And this tee off here, which has been cut off there and then crushed and soldered, so that would have gone to an old gas lamp. So I think it's quite interesting to show you the history. Now this has all been asked to be removed anyway, because it's no longer needed, and it actually runs all the way through the property down where like Louis is in there, right down into that kitchen corner down there. So I'm going to run you upstairs so you can have a look at this wonder. So I actually thought this was a cupboard originally, but yeah, it's not. And this is ridiculously steep. There's definitely a holding on job as you come through. So this is our cable brought up yesterday, because like I said, we had a few malfunctions. And hopefully you should be able to see the old damage. So I don't know whether you can see that. There you go, look. So you've already got damage on there from all the old rodents, and there's signs of, you know, nice bit of poo action going on in there. So looking forward to getting in there. So on that note, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so as well. So join us tomorrow when we get cracking and whacking some more cables in. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care.